I've been walking through this trench, man, along with evil henchmen. My soul needed cleansing. Have you heard of ascension? My gears needed wrenching.
Fonz, how you going? Good to see you, mate.
Howdy, Alex. What's up, man?
I'm going good. Thanks for joining me here on Chats with Alex. I'm pretty sure we're episode 6.
That's pretty cool. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
My pleasure. It's been awesome getting to know you through music and just like I feel like we've got a good connection and vibe with each other quite well over the years.
Man, we've been chatting for a few years now in the DMs, haven't we?
Absolutely. And I love following all your new music releases. I'm always listening.
I appreciate that.
And you've got a new one coming out today, is that right?
Yeah, like as we were recording this, I have a song coming out here in the next little bit, called Eggs and Rice. You actually have the background there behind you for the album art.
Very nice background. I really like it.
Yeah.
What inspired the song?
Eggs and rice, that's a hard one to pin down. Really, it's a lady who was in my life there for a little bit actually inspired the song more than anything.
Very nice. Did you cook her eggs and rice?
I don't think I actually did, but when I wrote the song, I was eating a lot of eggs and rice, and I lived off of eggs and rice a lot while living in the RV. So it's something that I love. It's a love-hate relationship. It's like a staple your body needs, but at the same time, you get kind of bored of it.
Yeah, you can't eat too much of it, but it's nice. I'm a fan of eggs and rice myself.
Yeah, it's still a staple of my diet.
Absolutely. Um, how did you get started in music and when did you first begin sort of, let's say, having an interest in rapping and writing songs?
Well, those are two very different questions. Starting off with music, my mother played piano and my grandfather played organ and a whole bunch of different instruments. And so I was just around music quite a bit being played as a child. And my mom put me in piano lessons, I think, when I was 3 years old. So I started off learning music right off the bat as a child and playing piano with my mom.
Very cool. Piano's a very, I feel like, special and smooth instrument, which it's really great to hear sometimes.
Hey man, it's a really cool instrument, especially how it transfers to having a MIDI keyboard these days. So if you are familiar with piano keys, you're working on a MIDI keyboard making beats, it's just a nice familiar layout. I quite enjoy it.
Nice. And when you were growing up, what sort of music were you listening to? Like, which artists were your favorite?
Oh, I don't even remember, to tell you the truth. I don't know who my favorite was back then, but I grew up in a dance studio. So my mother owned a dance studio and I listened to a lot of pop and jazz and those kind of musical kind of elements growing up because of just living in a dance studio growing up. So I was introduced into rap kind of through my mom, I guess, if anything.
Was she into hip hop and rap music?
No, but we did jazz or certain types of contemporary music, dancing sometimes, where my mom would be playing the more kosher, I mean, like, the more family-friendly versions of some hip hop 90s songs and stuff like that. The things that you would see on like Big Shiny Tunes, I guess.
Oh, yeah, nice. Um, what I would like to find out, like, if you could do a collab with any artist alive or dead, who would it be and why?
Honestly, it would be pretty sweet to work with Roger Waters. It
Who's
just Roger Waters is the second frontman for Pink Floyd after Sid Barrett died. He's the main guy who wrote a lot of the Pink Floyd that you know. He played bass guitar though. It'd be really cool to collab with him just to ensure that I had him as a consultant on an album in order to really get a theatrical audio visual effect on something. It'd be pretty sweet. I think he's one of the masters at blending visual effects with rock music.
That sounds really cool. What about someone who's alive that's an artist like currently?
I think he's still alive. Roger
Oh, okay.
Waters is still alive. So that'd be a potential collab, I guess. It'd be sweet to have him as a consultant, though. Honestly, you never heard of Pink Floyd The Wall?
Yeah, I know Pink Floyd. Yeah,
Yeah, so Pink Floyd The Wall, he wrote most of that album.
that's awesome. What would be your dream venue to perform in if you could perform anywhere around the world? Where would it be?
Oh man, you're asking hard questions. I don't even like performing. I don't perform very much anymore. I do the odd show every once in a while. It's not, I don't do music to really play shows. I don't really give too much about that, especially with my brain damage and stuff. It's just, I don't like hanging around a bar anymore and just being at a venue and listening to other people play and that much loud music and stimulus and stuff. That's too much for my brain these days to be involved in that. So I'm happy staying home and not playing shows. But if I wanted to play something really cool, it'd be cool to play like I think it's called Thunderbird Stadium or Thunderdome Stadium, Thunderbird Stadium maybe. It's in Vancouver. It's an outdoor event. I saw Radiohead play there. It just seems like it'd be a really cool place to play. If I ever made it to like the big times and I was playing shows again and had to for the fans, then that'd be a really cool venue to play an outdoor venue like that at Vancouver.
Nice, I can see that.
It's just beautiful scenery in Vancouver, man. Like you get the mountains in the background, like you kind of see behind me right now in my background kind of shot. But I just love Vancouver as a big city. It's just really, it's good vibes, man. I like living there. I really like the scenery. It'd be a cool place to play a show.
Beautiful. Have you lived there or do you live there now?
No, I live on the east side of BC now, the province, really close to the Alberta border in the Rocky Mountains.
How is it living there?
Dude, I've been living in the Rocky Mountains for a lot of years now, and I absolutely love it. I've tried to move away a few times, and I always keep moving back. But I'm pretty happy in the town that I'm at now. I got a lot of family in this town, and my dad's from this town, a lot of roots. So it's kind of neat bumping into cousins and stuff like that. And yeah, I quite enjoy living here. It's a little bit quieter and a little bit less tourists than the last town I was living in, so it's pretty sweet.
Sounds good. Sounds chill. I like it.
Yeah, there's only like 4,500 people who live in this town too, so it's it's really nice. I like the quiet.
Yeah. What do you think of music like right now? And in your opinion, like what's the state of the industry now?
You know, I don't listen to very much music. I think the industry is completely collapsing. And I think a lot of people think they're expecting to make money off music when that's not why we make music. You
No,
know, we
not
make
at all.
music because we're musicians and we love making music. If we happen to make money off of it because we're also business savvy, hey, that's cool. But I don't think that's why you should be making music. I think music's something that's like a part of your soul. And it's just I do Fonzdot and own my own business with Happy Mountain Productions for a reason, so I don't have to pay attention to the music industry. I don't have to rely on them. I do my own thing. I love landing new fans and helping change their mind about things and really help inspire them to go after their goals and dreams. And just by continuing to do this for a lot of years, I've seen and heard a lot of people's stories after they've DM'd me saying, "Hey, sorry I haven't been online for a while. I've actually gone out and done X, Y, and Z in my life, and I've done all these amazing things." So, like, that's why I do this music thing. And not knowing what the state of the music industry is I think, a plus.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. It's got to be in your soul. It's got to be like because you love it first, and then whatever comes your way is good. But yeah, as you said, it's for the love. And you've definitely inspired me over the years a lot. I really love to see what you're doing, and I just feel like you're a very inspirational person, and it's great to follow your journey because yeah, it's very cool to have you as a friend.
That's good to hear, man. And I appreciate you as a friend too. I mean, like, Watching you play all the shows and open mics you're doing recently, I'm almost getting fear of missing out syndrome because I do miss playing shows a little bit, but I just can't handle being in a bar all night, man.
You're always welcome in any open mic in Melbourne. Always welcome.
That'd be pretty sweet if I was ever on a trip to play a song or two. I wouldn't know what to do anymore. I don't play my guitar very often. I mean, I made a beat today where I was recording on my guitar, so I shouldn't really say that. I still play my guitar quite often, but I don't play songs anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't sit down and I don't know covers and I only know my own set now, which the set that I practice on a regular basis is a hip hop set. So I have a little set. If I ever did have to play a show, I'm kind of like semi-prepared at any moment to actually go play a show because I do practice a set. I'm still like in the sway of things. I try to stay as active in music as possible and treat this like a full-time job because it is a full-time job. You know, we talked about business stuff kind of earlier, but reality is, maybe I'm making music because it's in my blood, but if I'm not doing things properly, am I doing myself any services? So that's why I registered as a business and trying to do everything as like legitimately as possible, following the advice of the pros as much as possible. But I don't know. Is there an end goal? I think I've already reached it. I'm loving being Fonzdot every single day. I just want to get better at it and be able to help more people realize their goals and dreams are actually achievable because I achieved mine.
Yeah, no, if you were to do a show, you do only originals. Is that right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't do covers anymore. I used to do the cover game back in the day, but if I was called to do a show at any point in time in the future, I mean the last shows that I played, I just played only my own songs as well. I played some guitar songs and some hip hop songs.
Nice. So if you were called to do that, you'd have like a list of songs which you'd go to straight away.
Yeah, right now, so I have a new album dropping in November, and I have a set that I've been practicing for the last bunch of months that's of my EP that's part of the LP. So essentially, if I was called to a show right now, I would perform my EP that was up and coming.
What does like hip hop and rap music mean to you? Like being in it?
So hip hop and rap music, I feel, are two very different things. And so the way the mentors taught me about these things was like hip hop is speaking life lessons and truths, and you're really speaking from the heart and trying to like share knowledge if you can and really help the people. Where rap is commercial rap, where you're trying to like sell a product or sell an ideal, like something like Versace, Medusa head on me, I'm Illuminati. Sorry, my phone just went off there, letting me know that eggs and rice drops
Oh, nice.
is what. So it was literally just an alarm on my phone there
Are you
going
gonna have
off.
eggs and rice for dinner to celebrate the release?
I didn't even think about that. I have already ate, and I was wondering if I should or not, but maybe it will make some eggs and rice as a late night dinner snack.
Nice. Where's the song going to be dropping?
It's gonna be dropping on all streaming services. I've really like set this up all properly, so all my songs that are dropping for the rest of the year are already submitted to streaming services. So this way they're all going to roll out on all platforms at the same time. So it'll be on Apple Music and Amazon Music and YouTube and Spotify. Basically anywhere that you listen to your music, you're going to be able to listen to Eggs and Rice in the next, well, by the time this goes live, essentially. But the next like half an hour or so, we'll have Eggs and Rice available, which I'm really stoked on this song. It's pretty fun track.
Did you produce it yourself?
I did actually. So I produced a lot of the songs on this new album painfully myself. I did work with a couple other producers, but Eggs and Rice was all done by me, and I actually produced this one and wrote it. Well, I finished writing it, I should say, when I got housed out of the RV. So it's one of the newest tracks that I wrote for the actual album. So it was like a lot of the tracks on the album were written well over a year ago. And so it's been a long time in the coming, this album. Like I was been working on it the entire time I was living in the RV. So I'm really stoked on Eggs and Rice. It's probably the happiest, most uplifting song on the album.
Looking forward to some good vibes, and I know that good things come to those who work hard and wait for the right moment. So really looking forward to hear it.
Hey man, that's a good motto to really like live by right there.
For you, what's like the key to success, and how would you define success for yourself?
Sign up for something really hard you've always wanted to do and then stick through it and actually do it. And if you fail, keep doing it and actually do it. Like that is success. That is all it is, man. Like there's nothing more than that in life than success to me. You can't, other people can't measure it. It's unmeasurable by other people. You can't look at someone and be like, ah, that guy's successful or that guy's not successful. There's no way you can do that because you do not know how that individual person is measuring their success. For them, it might be just like raising their family amazing can be success for them, right? All they wanted to do was raise an amazing family and not have a lot of money or not have a lot of stuff. And like that's not material things that you can actually like another person can really look at and be able to evaluate easily.
Yeah, well said. Um, what's one of the best things you've experienced being in music, and one of your best experiences that you've actually had?
Well, being nominated in the Western Canadian Music Awards and getting to meet all those rad people that were there, other musicians, some famous musicians and stuff, some that have blown up pretty big even since then. Just getting to learn from all those people and getting really ingrained in the business side of the music industry for the first time was just crazy humbling experience. And I'm gonna remember getting shuttled around with snotty nosed res kids for the rest of my days.
When it comes to your fans,
Yeah.
how has it been connecting with your fans? And what's a good story you can share with me about connecting with someone?
Man, connecting with my fans has been amazing. I got some pretty deep ones. I mean, there was this one lady who's a fan that apparently uh she was going to do some self-harm to herself. And I answered a DM from her randomly at some point in time. And I think she sent it days before even as well. And it was kind of like when she was about to go do the self-harming. And I snapped her out of it and started talking with her that night. We ended up actually have like a big conversation. And she told me a few months later after that fact, she's still a fan now, that that's what was actually going on that night. I had no idea. And I think having that moment, even though it's a really hard moment with the fan, I didn't realize how impactful me being the Fonz can be, to people. Then, like, just even the other day, a fan and a colleague of mine who I do music with now, um, he told me that my stories really, really help people like him and me who, because me included, who don't have a lot of friends in the real world, and we have mostly have, just like online friends, and we have our online internet habits, you know what I mean, our social media, and he's just really thankful for me always being consistent with my posts and consistent with my stories and always saying good morning to people and stuff like that, telling people that I'm like, hey, I'm in the studio, I'm doing this, I'm getting to work on music again, no matter what, for you guys again another day. Doesn't matter my mood, doesn't matter how I wake up, on what side of the bed. We're gonna get up out of bed and turn the studio computer on and and get to it. And just having fans see that in me and have it a known thing that it's making impact and change to their life, man. That's just the whole thing. Like that's it. That's why I do this. Then I hope to get more fans only for the reason to help show them that they can achieve their dreams. Like I finished my bucket list in the mountains, which is just an insane thought to me. So I really had to like create a new bucket list.
I love that, and I really love the story about you helping that lady. That's really nice to hear.
I didn't even know I was helping her at the time. I just happened to like finally go through some DMs and answer a DM and start having a chat with her, just like I do for you or for anyone else.
Being there for me, and I appreciate it. I really do. Um, Tell me something. So for you, music, making music is mostly about the connection. Is that's what you're telling me?
It's about the message, man. It's just I found love in my life when I used to be a hater. Like I used to be a hater. I used to hate on other people. I used to not be a supportive person at all. I used to think that bullying and making fun of people was nice and like a acceptable behavior between friends. I just like I had a big realization in my 30s when I realized that love's the way to actually go forwards with life. And since then, everything I put my mind to, I've been able to achieve, man. And I just want other people to have that same realization and go after their dreams and start achieving them. I just want the same for them that I found in myself. My life's been a ride ever since, man.
Just go for it. I feel like that's what you're telling me. Just give it your best go.
For sure. That's like the hook on Slay That. I mean, a
What?
lot of the hooks that I've been doing lately are about just dive in. Gotta dive in or else.
That's a great song. I love that song. What would you say to yourself 10 years ago if you could go back in time and say any message? What would you tell yourself?
Oh man, I would let myself know that I was going to be a rapper and then I would start listening to more rap. I had no idea I was going to do rap, man. This is a shock to me. So,
It's great that you are in rap because I feel like you add a lot to the rap music. And yeah, I hope a lot of people get to know you and your music.
thank you. I really appreciate that, dude.
What's something you want to achieve in the next 10 years' time?
Well, I really want to start paragliding.
Paragliding, that sounds
That's
fun.
Yeah, I've been volunteering lately as a driver, a shuttle driver for some paragliding pilots, and I really want to save up the money to take my paragliding course so I can start flying with them.
I hope you manage to do that.
That's the next goal, man. That's the big thing. And when I took my mountaineering course and I got into mountaineering, that was life changing, and I kind of feel that working towards a paragliding course is going to be just as life changing, if not more.
I've seen some of the videos you've been posting about paragliding. Looks really amazing.
Definitely some views, man. Definitely some views.
Did you used to or still have a YouTube channel? Because I think I've seen that you had one.
Yeah, I run two YouTube channels. So I have the Fonzdot YouTube channel, which is Fonzdot, but then I also have the Happy Mountain Production YouTube channel. So on Happy Mountain Productions, I post my mountain content now. So whenever I'm climbing things or doing adventures, I've been trying to post it separate from my music account. So kind of more of a blog or adventure blog on the Happy Mountain Production side of things.
I've seen those videos. Very nice. I've seen some of the vlogs. I think you posted some vlogs before. Is that right?
Oh, I used to do a lot of those back in the day in university, and I've left a bunch of them up for people to enjoy to see how awkward I used to be and how far I've come.
It's fun sometimes to like look back and sort of feel a bit nostalgic.
Oh, it's cringe. It's so cringe, but you got to own your cringe and just smile with it and keep moving forwards.
Something else I wanted to ask you is like, what would you say to young people that want to enter the music industry and become a music artist?
Definitely take lessons and join your local music group, like whatever the government funded or state sponsored music organization is. Definitely join that and try to get as many grants and fundings right off the bat so you can really like capitalize on turning it into a business. Like if music's your thing, I mean, we live in a capitalistic society, so if music's your thing, you got to learn the business side of it at some point in time.
The other thing, thanks for that. If I know, like in music, you can get some sort of comments sometime which you're not expecting, and maybe like hurts your feelings. So, what would you say to someone that gets one of those comments, and how
Ah,
deal with it?
No reply, man. You don't give those guys the time of day. You get those comments. I get people telling me to off myself, man. You should see some of the DMs from haters I get. It's just part of the business. You gotta just not give them the time of day. There's no response. It's their comments get hidden automatically by Instagram, typically for keywords, and you just delete them. You just no comment. You can't deal with people who want to choose to be haters, man. There's no winning with them. They're only gonna hate worse.
I feel like just connect with people who are positive and leave good energies and good vibration in the world.
Hey man, the law of attraction is a real thing. It's just like if you're vibing at a certain frequency, you're just going to attract and also notice like confirmation bias more of the same thing that you're vibing at. So it just really doubles down that what's meant for you is what comes your way. And if it's horrible things, it's just you got to really look at what frequencies you're vibing at, or if you're like needing some life lessons to level up.
I agree, and I also think like whatever happens, even if something bad happens, it's all for a reason to like make you realize something or learn something, and just like help you get to where you need to be.
No, totally. Life is all about suffering and lessons, man. Like that's the Buddhist way anyways. And so I really feel that every single moment is an opportunity to learn more about yourself.
Love it. And you got a website, right? What's your website?
It's currently down. I'm doing revamps to it. So I'm excited when it does come back up because it's going to be a little bit different with some new merch.
Hey, Fonz, thanks a lot for joining us here, mate. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's been awesome.
I wish you all the best with everything you do in the future, and I'll be watching.
That's kind of creepy to hear.
And I'll
I'm
be
watching you.
watching and listening.
Hey man, that's awesome. I'm really hoping that you're gonna enjoy this new album of mine. Like I put a lot of heart and soul into the lyrics, and I really hope you really enjoy it.
I can't wait to hear the album. How many tracks on it?
It's 12 tracks long.
12 tracks. Sounds like a good number.
12 tracks comes on CD and vinyl, drops in November 21st.
Awesome. Everyone, you heard it here first. What's a parting message you'd like to leave on here?
To remember to love your fellow neighbor. Like don't hate on people for no reason. It's just so sad when I see that happening when we need to really all be working as like communities. Like our local communities are so important. We got to like stop losing sight of that with how bad our federal governments are being.
Nice one. Hey, thanks, Fonz. I really appreciate you joining me today.
Yo, much love, man. I really appreciate you having me here. It's been really cool.
It's been awesome just like connecting with you on Instagram. It's always good when you find someone who you have things in common with and you can have a really nice conversation. So it's really cool.
For sure, dude. I really appreciate you as well in my life. It's been cool chatting with you over the years and seeing your progress.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you're a part of my music journey as well. It's awesome.
Oh, how could I not be, man? You have a really good voice. Like it's really sweet when you were doing all the open mics that you do. It's inspirational, man. You have a grind to you.
I love doing it, and it's just for me like about the enjoyment of doing what I'm doing and being able to do it. And getting up in front of people is just like helped me a lot over the years to improve what I do. So I'm like really grateful for the open mics and everything I do there.
For sure. I miss it.
You should definitely think about attending one with some of your originals, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if I lived in a town that was big enough to hold open mics.
Okay, Fonz. Thank you, bro.
Man, much love. Thanks for having me.
You can't live life, man, if you are always striving. Faith in a blind plan will keep you driving. I've been walking through this trench, man, along with evil henchmen. My soul needed cleansing. Have you heard of ascension? My gears needed wrenching. My thirst needed quenching. I've been sitting on this bench,